Retirement bucket number 4 editions. Just wanted to share with you guys today. We'll use this as an example, kind of a little analogy to bucket number 4. Even though it's a box, it still applies. So let's get into it. All right, everyone. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend thus far. I know I am. The sun is shining today. And I'm going to go out with my parents later and have dinner. I think we're going to go get a steak, so that's always enjoyable. I haven't been out to eat in a while, so I try to abstain because of all the, all the unnatural foods that are served. So I typically eat at home, but today's going to be a good day. But anyway, I wanted to share. I got some additions for this retirement bucket. We'll call this is a box. It's just a tiny sampling. And what it is the precious metals and primarily silver, okay? So I got some more 1 ounce silver bars to add to this. So once this is full, we'll have 50. I already have an additional 50 full, so that'll give me 100 of the vintage silver bars, which is the older silver bars. And this will do 2 things. So I got 5 I want to show you, and then stay tuned to the end. I got one larger 10 ounce vintage piece. Very nice. So stick around for that. But one thing about this is, of all my buckets, I consider precious metals to be bucket number 4 for my retirement savings. And then I actually have my last bucket is collectibles. So this is kind of a 4 or 5 bucket combination, because not only do we have silver, right, to add to this, but it also has some art on here. And being vintage, it gives it just a little bit of a collectability value. So that's why I'm saying this is kind of a 4 and 5 bucket combined. So why do I think that the silver would be a good retirement bucket? Well, there's no third-party risk, right? You got this in your possession to give to whoever you want, or to sell them to whoever you want, or to trade whoever you want. So it could be a good little supplemental thing in retirement. And I just like it that it's right here on hand. It's physical. You can actually hold it. Like I said, no third-party risk there. So here's one I picked up, just a Worldwide Mint. I think I have one of these already in one of the other boxes. But it was a good price, good shape. And typically anything with an eagle like that, representation of American patriotism, it's a symbol. It's they resell well, right? So, and I like it. So I got this. So there's one that we can add. We can add in here. And these things fill up pretty quick. If you just buy them on occasion, it's just like any other savings, like if you're doing a 401k or you got your own little brokerage account, each piece you add it compounds over time, and before you know it, you have some serious additions going on. All right, so the next one I picked up is just another silver bar. So you got your typical iconic prospector here, and he's got his mule, donkey or mule, whatever one it is. Looks like a mule to me. So this is 1 troy ounce, 999 pure silver. So just iconic. It's got the Nevada state there in the background. Sun, you got your prospector and his tools. And then when we flip it over, it tells you this is a Nevada, the silver state, minted by Nevada Coin Mart. So got that one. I really like that. Thought that's a good one. That's one I didn't have. So we're going to add this over here in the box. And then bar number 3 I picked up is this one. This is by Yonkers. It's the Yonkers Peace Bar. If you have the Archie Kidd Vintage Art Bar book, this one is included in the common and some of the commercial bars. So there it is, 1999 fine silver. And you can see the YCE. I don't know if that's Yonkers Coin Exchange or what that stands for. I know it's Yonkers for sure. That's in the book. And then the back, there it is, just a blank back. I don't know, it kind of looks like an Abe Lincoln guy there. I don't know, with the nose and the chin. Little smearing. I can, you always see little things in your own vision. It's like flipping a penny over almost. Not quite, but you know, maybe I need to evaluate it. Who knows? Okay, so there is number 3. It's going in here like so. And then number 4, I didn't have one of these, so I wanted to pick this one up. This is the Bach bar, and it is the thumbs up bar, as you can see there. Got the little thumbs up long before the icons were coming on the social media sites. So that's pretty neat. 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. And we flip this one over. You know, it just has the diagonal banner there of Bach repeating across the back. So pretty cool. The winning attitude. Thumbs up. It's cool. All the little thumbs up there on the back. So I like that. I didn't have one of those with the thumbs up, so I picked that one up. That was bar number 4 for this video. And then bar number 5 is the old vintage Sunshine Mining, you know, prior to Sunshine Minting. So we got Sunshine Mining silver. It's got a little toning to it. Kind of a dark toning, but it's really pretty, I think. You know, it's got good color. It's hard to pick up here on the camera, but it's kind of neat. It's like an old Sunshine round on the bar, so it's kind of like a coin bar. I mean, it's a bar, but it's got a depiction of a coins on there somewhat. And then we flip this one over, and it is just the, I can't remember if that's the back variation number 2, 1 or 2. I think it's 2. Sunshine Bullion. So very nice piece. I thought it was in good shape, and it had just a little bit of toning on there. It's not the best lighting. Pick it up. So got that one, and that is bar number 5 to throw in the bucket. Retirement bucket number 4 and bar number 4. All right, and then the last one, I picked this one up. It's vintage as well. I'm sorry, I don't have gloves. This one's barehanded. I don't have a case for it, but I am going to throw it in this bag because it is a 10-ounce vintage bar. And it is another Variety 2. See, it's a Sunshine Bullion here on the back. Got a little bit of, maybe a little bit of wiping done on it, but really good shape. And then this one does not depict the year like some of them. You'll see, we'll have the year up here between the Sunshine and the Flying Eagle. This one does not, so it's just a plain bar there with no year or anything on it. 999 fine silver, 10 troy ounces, Sunshine Mining. And then what I liked about this one too, what kind of drew me in, the serial number, I like that. It's just kind of it's just counting up and then going down. 1, 2, 3, 9, 8, 7. I don't know why stuff like that fascinates me. There's 6 digits there. It's just missing the 4, 5, and 6, the 3 out of the center. So I thought that was really cool. It's a pretty beefy bar, and I got my little finger smudge on there already. Oh, it wasn't a smudge. It was just the heat, probably from my little concoction here. I've had that hand too close to the cup. But yeah, why, you think, why do you keep silver, for a retirement bucket? Well, one, it's always been associated as a monetary metal, right? And then 2, well, one thing the historical charts will not reflect with silver is the mining is down. So we're deficit. We're using more silver than we're mining currently. It takes a little while to get a mine up and running. So we've kind of been laxed on that. And, being laxed in that area just says, don't say too much to me until you realize we're in a technology age, right? Technology boom with AI, solar, all this stuff. So the use case is just going up. So not only is it a store value as a monetary metal, now we're looking at potential increase just like stock prices, right? If demand goes up, a supply demand scenario, because it is used in industry. So I think silver is kind of a no-brainer. In my personal opinion, not financial advice, do your own research. This is just what I'm doing, my opinion. This is just the fun retirement bucket, right? In addition to many other buckets, this one is enjoyable. And like I said, you can hold it, you can show it off, you can make YouTube videos, do whatever. But you try to keep your lips sealed around the ones that are most close to you, of course, just as a safety precaution. So you guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope everybody's doing well on their retirement journey and hitting your goals. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you soon.